Since the last time exams have ended couple of days after that, I think more than 2 weeks have passed. I do not feel like to eat, nor can I sleep enough at night. I have a sad feeling from morning to night. I feel very upset. I feel as if with the passing days my happiness and joy keeps on decreasing. If I will tell you more in details, I feel there is a jet darkness in front of my eyes, total darkness, and I feel so irritated and angry at times, and sometimes very low feeling of misery and negativity. I feel like banging my head on the wall.
You might be in the initial level of depression.
What is this depression?
Look, there's nothing to be scared of it. I will explain you clearly about the concept of depression.
Depression is a mental ailment which, if not treated on time, may increase to such an extent that may fill a person's mind with distress, so much that he visualizes only darkness around him. Depression is categorized as a primary disease under the WHO Mental Health Gap Program.
Oh, is it so serious?
Yes, Ria, but this also has a solution. The problem is that many people are not aware of the treatment, so they remain ignorant and the problem intensifies. Almost 264 million people are globally affected by depression. This condition engulfs one's mind with negativity, tension, and sadness. A person loses his rationality and slowly experiences vacuum inside oneself.
So, how is depression different from the common feelings of sadness, which a person experiences very often?
Being unsuccessful, continuous struggle, or separation from a loved ones are common reasons for sadness. But if dissatisfaction, helplessness, and despair continues for few days to months, then it stops an individual from performing his daily course and turns him into a victim of depression.
How is possible to identify a person who is a victim of depression or an ordinary incident of a mere emotional disturbance?
You are absolutely right, Ria. It's a psychological disease, so visual representation will not help in identifying an individual. But if signs and symptoms are carefully noted, then the disease can be diagnosed.
What are the symptoms like?
Symptoms like feeling of extreme sorrow, guilt, sleeplessness, or too much of sleep, lack of interest to work, devoid of all forms of enjoyment.
Sangeeta, I can relate with many of these symptoms. What shall I do now?
I can understand your situation. You are in the initial stage of depression. But think positive, read good books, watch motivational videos. You can even meditate and exercise. Patients of depression shouldn't allow negativity to be burdening upon themselves. They can read gathered information about depression. But of course, there are some crucial points. Like, we should always be having someone reliable beside us, with whom we can discuss important decisions regarding our lives. Otherwise, those decisions become the cause of our depression. People fall victim to depression, so they should always refrain from consumption of alcohol or sedatives.
Is positive thinking, meditation, and exercise enough to deal with this issue?
No, depending upon the severity of symptoms, there are different types and levels of depression, starting from mild to medium and then severe. But proper examination is required for their treatment. So, it is essential to have the opinion of a psychiatrist.
So, do I need to consult a psychiatrist now?
First of all, we need to talk to your parents so that we can arrive at a decision.
Alright, but I insist that you talk to my parents first, because I feel I will not able to convey my problems clearly.
Of course, Riya, I am your friend. It's my responsibility. Come, let us go and talk to uncle and auntie.